pretty sure everyone had fever dreams, but I had everything imaginable. There was a time where my old friends hacked my Instagram account even though I barely use Instagram, or the time where I was running away from a dinosaur. Funny thing is that from the age of 6 to 8, I had this dinosaur dream once a month. Oh boy. Tonight was different though. I found my soulmate. Even my dreams are reminding me of what a loner I am. That's some bullshit. But anyways, let me explain how that happened. Disclaimer, it's crazy and chaotic. In my defense, nobody can do anything about their dreams. So it obviously started by Nessie spawning into the dream. I found myself in an empty store for some freaking reason, and there was this girl that I don't even like. We hate each other in real life and we don't talk. So I have no idea what she was doing there. I'm just going to make her hair black because she's the type of person who keeps changing hair colors. So the store was empty and it was just me and her in front of the toy aisle. Now this is going to be funny. In case you've ever had ranters on your TikTok For You page, you must know Sunday. she's literally just a ranter. What? And so everything came out of nowhere. The girl that I don't like, let's call her Fiona because I don't like Fiona Frost from Spy Family. She randomly tells me that she stole Sunday's credit card. Dude, I'm cracking up. She told me to close my eyes, and when I opened them, she asked me, left hand or right hand? And I said, right hand. She pulled out the most beautiful Funko I've ever seen. I have a Funko addiction, most specifically collecting Funko Pops of animes I love. The amount of Funko Pops I currently have are worth over €2,000, and one of them was a limited edition that went from €17, which is the original price I bought it for, up to €105. I took a picture as I was writing the script. I also have this cutie I recently got, but enough of my addiction, back to the fever dream. I was pretty excited about it and forgot about the credit card for a second, so we kept playing this game back and forth until our baskets were full and we went home to unbox them. However, when I was happily unboxing my Funkos, Fiona called me and said, oh my god, our co-principal found out about it. He will come to check. And obviously I got scared because that dude is scary. So I unboxed as fast as I could and mixed the stuff we got into the stuff that I already have and climbed out the window. I ran to Fiona and Fiona ran to me. We got into my mom's rusty-ass car, even though it's not even that rusty, but dreams will be dreams. We drove off. In America, I would be old enough to drive alone. So I guess we had that law because we were driving alone and we were definitely speeding. Then suddenly, as we drove, Sunday called me and I have no idea what she looks like, but in my dream she was this rich type of girl, and she said the co-principal saw that my mom's car was gone and that he was currently tracking my phone. So we panicked, got out of the car and ran to a nearby building where we ran in random directions. It's crazy. Once in a calm place, I turned the tracker off and we kept running. I think those were dorms or something because it was a place where many kids and teenagers lived. I don't know if it was an orphanage or dorms, but it was that kind of place. So we heard the co-principal enter and he brought a teacher that doesn't even work at our school anymore. I will just call her the female teacher. Me and Fiona ran into a room full with kids and there were black cabins where you could see the shadows of people inside, but no color other than black, if you know what I mean. Me and Fiona ran inside and tried to act normal. The cabin number was 67, lol. The kids around us noticed that something was wrong, so they decided not to say anything. The co-principal stormed in. He sounded really angry and asked, where are those two? He started looking around angrily, but he didn't look into the cabins because of privacy. When he stormed out, I met my soulmate! The guy whose name was Liam got into the cabin and stood in front of me, allowing me to hide behind him. Fiona got out of the cabin to hide in a separate one so it wouldn't look like there are two people in one cabin, since you can see the shadows through the cabin doors. The female teacher shortly walked in and talked to each person in the cabins. When she finally got to us, she asked, "Did you watch the recycle show?" And I stayed quiet. Liam answered for me and said, "Yeah, the entire house had to watch it at 10 a.m. 2 days ago. Why?" The female teacher then just said no reason and went on to the next cabin where Fiona was in and asked her a question. Fiona was caught and I was all alone. When they left, I let out a sigh of relief and hugged my soulmate, who was sadly temporary because it was just a dream. I gave him my Discord and he helped me run away. Then later, when my co-principal found me, my soulmate said that it was all Fiona, that she blamed everything on me, and that she threatened me into running away. They believed me and I woke up. What the actual hell? There was this girl, freaking Sunday, a guy who actually liked me, and my teachers, bro? That's just crazy. Please explain how that happens. If you have any stories to share, you can DM me on Instagram or TikTok. I'm gonna go say my goodbyes before my co-principal catches me. See ya!